What is a flying lap in F1? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about what is a flying lap in F1. Qualifying can be one of the most exciting parts of an F1 race weekend, and the drivers have to put together the car well with every lap to set the fastest time possible. But you may additionally hear the terms flying lap and warm lap used a lot and marvel at what they mean. Flying laps in F1 are the speedy timed laps that a driver unit at some point in qualifying. The flying lap timer begins as quickly as the driver crosses the beginning line and ends when the driver crosses the identical line a second time. They are generally preceded by way of outlaps and followed by cooldown laps. F1 flying lap. Flying laps are vital in Formula 1 as the driver's purpose is to set the quickest feasible lap time for using these laps. The flying lap is a driver's essential lap and is the lap time that will matter in the direction of their role on the leaderboard. In qualifying, these lap instances will decide where they begin on the grid for the Grand Prix. Flying laps can additionally be performed in free practice sessions. However, these are no longer as essential as they won't decide the driver's beginning position. Free practice sessions are mainly used to collect information such as how speedy the tires are put on out. What setup modifications want to be made to the car to enhance its overall performance in qualifying and the race. During free practice 3, the drivers will often perform qualifying simulations. At this point, flying laps turn out to be more essential, and the driver's focal point is maximizing their tempo over one flying lap in several ways. By braking, they were later perfecting their car setup and optimizing their racing line to discover the quickest way around the track. Is a flying lap the same as a hot lap? A warm lap and a flying lap are identical factors in F1, and flying laps can additionally be referred to as timed laps. All of these terms refer to the fast, timed laps that the driver unit at some point of qualifying. You'll regularly hear cases of every period during a Grand Prix weekend. While timed laps and flying laps are regularly used through the British and European motorsport community, the period hot laps is often used by way of the US motorsport community. Nevertheless, all of these terms are right and have the same meaning. How do F1 drivers prepare for flying laps? To put together for flying laps, F1 cars should first be set up correctly, which is what the groups use the free exercise periods for. This capacity that the vehicle will swimsuit the circuit and the drivers using style. The automobile will additionally be primed for flying laps with low gas hundreds and sparkling tires. Drivers will begin with their out lap, which is the lap they have when leaving the garage. The out lap earlier than a flying lap is crucial, and the driver will be doing quite a few particular matters at some stage in the roughly 2-minute build-up to their essential flying lap. Firstly, the driver will be going a lot slower than usual. Driving skill that the driver is no longer taking necessary existence out of their tires, which will make sure that they have the grip they want to set the quickest possible lap time. This approves the car to use less fuel as it's frequently fueled as little as possible to make it lighter. During their out lap, the driver will additionally be preserving a shut eye on the tune conditions, searching for any debris, dirt, or even damp patches on the race tune that may want to purpose them to lose grip and smash their lap time. Drivers will additionally be managing the hole to the car in front of them to make positive they don't have visitors on their flying lap. Towards the quit of their out lap, the drivers will start to pace up to heat their tires. Hitting the ideal tire temperature vary is essential to having enough grip. However, it's also quite challenging to do so, which capacity drivers want to best this procedure at some stage in their free exercise sessions. How much faster are F1 flying laps versus normal racing laps? F1 flying laps are several seconds faster than ordinary racing laps. The standard pole lap, the fastest flying lap set in Q3, is 3.7 seconds faster than the typical fastest lap for the race duration. The common distinction in velocity between pole function laps and quickest race laps is 9.1 km per hour, 5.7 miles per hour. While the vehicles are racing, they would be quicker than they are in qualifying. However, that is now not the case. There's a massive distinction in lap time between qualifying and the race. During the Grand Prix, the cars want to be stuffed to the brim with fuel to make it to the give up of the race. There's no refueling allowed in Formula 1. So at the beginning of the race, the cars will be surprisingly heavy, leading to naturally slower lap times. The gasoline does burn off toward the cease of the race. However, the automobiles need at least 1 liter of fuel left for a gas sample to be taken at the top of the race. In addition, the tires will be worn out when the cars reach the cease of the race, making it challenging to set faster lap instances even on decreased gas loads. How much faster is an F1 flying lap versus a cooldown lap? Cooldown laps can come in the structure of in-laps or as a lap between two flying laps. After finishing their flying laps, drivers force their cars around the circuit for every other lap. However, they will go a lot slower. This approves the automobile to cool down, maintaining the engine. And it also ensures that they don't run out of gas or take too much of their tires out of their tires if they want to be used again. A cooldown lap is regularly used to separate two flying laps. After a flying lap, the car has labored beyond regular time, with the engine choosing up the temperature and the tires overheating. Drivers will use this gradual lap to lower all their structures back into their top working temperatures, letting them go for any other flying lap. Hope you guys like this video. Let us know in the comment below. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. See you in the next video.